Previously, on the GhostSMP, while everyone was at the church deciding what to do, a strange individual arrived at the church and made their presence. The group decided that they would set up shop alongside Moss and stay next to the church. While they were doing this, Aiden found Moss's grave, and Moss tried to convince them not to tell the other people because this is a secret that they didn't want anyone telling. Make sure to follow my Twitch if you want to catch these lore streams up to date with unedited footage. So how's it been?
Boring, just scouting out the place.
For any reason?
It's big. I just wanted to, know the surroundings. You're an idiot. Anyway,
Look, I may have been a ghost for several years. Hundreds, but
it looks like
I'm not good at it.
Well, obviously, you were cooped up in that. You were cooped up in that church for ages. You didn't seem like you wanted to leave.
No, because that's my house.
Anyway,
I haven't wanted to leave the church. It's like, it's not my house. I don't think so.
It basically is. Like, you were there, and
Yeah.
you seem to just chill. So
Yeah, and the day I stay cooped up in the church, and at night I kind of wander over to this area that I like.
So in all the time you've been here, you haven't once even gone over to the other side of the chasm?
Not really.
I kind of mapped up this entire place and the surrounding areas just in case.
But
How come you're so unprepared? Anything could happen.
I mean, I'm just a ghost. Like, why?
If you're a ghost, you can go for
No
walks
one's
and everything.
lived here for God knows how long.
Let's just ignore
I
that.
barely even remembered that you guys lived, or that I barely remembered there was a village over that mountain.
I only remember that place because there's so many notices going on. Sorry. I have subtitles on, so it's like filled up half my fucking screen. I only know people lived there because I could see and smell the smoke, and that's what brought me here. It's like a butterfly effect.
Oh,
So,
well, did you not?
When I think of the village, I just think of burning and a lot of walking.
Oh, do you not come from the village?
No, I come from somewhere basically halfway across the planet.
Oh.
Like I said, a lot of walking.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, before here, I don't really know where I came from.
I know where I come from, but I don't know where I've been. I've like I said, I'm from very far away. I've been to a lot of places. In the future, I might go somewhere and not even remember this place if you were so unlucky.
Oh,
although
are you?
I think I would remember meeting a ghost.
I like to think I'm pretty memorable.
It's just, when you remember things that scare you.
No.
Oh yeah, you're dead. You are hundreds of years old, so.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't
not
really
surprised you have no
remember
memory.
anything before being dead.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, and like your feelings are just kind of like they're there, but like a incredibly less intense version.
I'm still baffled how you haven't. You obviously have some connection to this place since you're a ghost here. And if there's a church, there must have been some sort of settlement. The church just survived the toils of time. So you must have at least been a part of the settlement. How are you never, only this area? Even when you were alive, or do you not remember that?
I don't really remember a whole lot from when I was alive. I just know that I'm not from here. Because when I
Jesus
first
fucking Christ, Moss.
was a ghost, there like were people here. And I didn't look like them. But, you know, as time goes on, they just kind of moved away or died out. And I was still here. I can take you somewhere that I've never showed anyone.
Okay.
I promise I won't murder you. I mean, I can't really.
Trust me, I've met way more threatening people than you and won in a fist fight.
Yeah. Just wait until it's night. I
You
don't want
get
to
all
catch on
pissy
fire again.
You get all pissy when people don't eat potatoes. I'm pretty sure you're the least threatening thing I've ever come across.
Potatoes are just good, okay? I have strong opinions against them.
Well, my teeth don't really like eating anything other than meat. So.
You can be the exception.
Oh,
okay, let's go.
So, where exactly are we going?
You'll see.
Alright.
I think the only people that have seen this are going to be you. And
yeah, I'll draw his attention. Okay.
And Aiden, who I asked to go away. I said, could you leave? Can you not tell anyone about this?
Yeah.
Okay. Again, it's in a pretty rough state. But it's my grave. Woo.
Oh.
Rip. Yeah. This is where I come when I'm not in the church.
This is kind of surreal, you know, seeing the ghost and...
The ghost in the grave.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Does that make... I mean, it's my grave,
You're just standing on your own head.
Yeah, I mean, it's my grave, so...
The only thing in my mind right now is I'm looking at your covered up skeletal, if not completely disintegrated remains, and also talking to ghost you.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, you know, obviously I don't look like this alive.
I would presume not. You would be a bit more, you know, solid.
Yeah, and, you know, don't have, a wound.
Yeah, I was wondering what that was. When I first saw you, I noticed the blood, and I was like, oh god.
It's,
Either you died in a horrific way, or, you know, let's catch up, and I'm completely misreading the situation.
No, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how I died.
You would think that's something that you would remember. You have amnesia, can't you?
Yeah, well, memory works in... It works in weird
Serious ways.
Yeah, sometimes you just remember things and sometimes you don't. I hope it'll come back, but maybe I don't want it. Like, maybe I forgot for a reason.
That's a terrifying thought.
Yeah.
This is all kind of... This is all kind of terrifying. You know?
Yeah, not... I mean,
I was having a panic attack when you guys first met me, because I thought, oh no, I've been caught, I'm gonna get killed. But, yeah.
Oh.
You know, you guys have just... like, give you a rundown of, like, recent events. I saw a big fire. That was scary.
Yeah.
A bunch of people that I didn't really in my brain was like, oh, there's people. But when I actually saw all of you together, I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, there's a lot of people. So that was scary. And then I was like, hey, why don't I follow these people and see where they settle? In, to all honesty, steal from them and like their lost mates. Because when people are in a big fire, they would usually try and save like precious things. So I could.
Yeah, well, I guess if you're in a rush and you need to leave to go elsewhere, you wouldn't want to take.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to take stuff.
Burning a village, that was scary. A lot of people, that was scary. I was planning to steal from them, which is, yeah, I always get a bit anxious before I steal from people because I could
steal from what?
The people from the village.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you a thief?
Well, for survival reasons.
I mean, I'm not one to judge. We've all done things that we're not proud of.
I'm not very well versed in sugarcoating.
Oh.
And then when we all split off and went our separate ways, it was, I don't know, it was strange. I wasn't used to it.
No? I mean, it was... It's funny how you're describing all these things as scary because... To me, yeah, I didn't trust these people when they first came, but I wasn't scared. I was, like, excited because... Or happy that people would, come to my banquet and... It was gonna keep me company for the first time in... God knows how many years, and... Knowing more people just kept coming, it was like... I guess I'm gonna have people to keep me company.
I guess we just had opposite reactions then, because for me, more people means more danger, in a lack of a better way to put it. You got excited because people to talk to. I got scared because it's more people that could hurt me.
Well, I'm not very scary. Come on, I can't stop myself from burning.
Yeah, but I didn't quite know how much of failure to be whatever the hell you are was when I first saw you. Yeah. All I saw was scary ghost coming up behind me, menacingly staring at me to eat this thing they're offering me. That was very clearly rancid. I could smell it from the roof before you found me. I could smell it from the roof before you found me. I could smell everyone's breaths smelling of rot and decay. And I'm surprised my heaving didn't alert you. I was just standing there, like, that's why I was constantly moving around, because I was trying to avoid the smell. I know you're dead, but I didn't know your sense of smell died with you. Do you have no senses?
No, I do. I just said, like, they've...
Oh, you must have become nose blind then. That makes more sense.
No, I have senses, just... They're, like, numbed down.
Ah. It's probably how you didn't smell the entire place rotting. Like, that church is falling apart. It's very clearly, being destroyed. If you've been here for hundreds of years, and every other settlement here, and every other trace of anyone other than us being here is long gone and forgotten, how is the church still standing? Did you just take extra care?
When I was first a ghost, the people that lived here, like, repaired the church. And until... One second. There we go. Until, like, they were repairing it up until, like, the very last person lived here. So I guess it's just withstood the test of time. I haven't done anything.
Religious people.
Yeah.
I haven't... in church before their own house's needs.
Yeah. I haven't done anything to it because I'm not very good. I don't know how to do any of that stuff, I could barely even manage to put that table up. I think I need to repair it.
I mean, there's going to be people living here for at least a little while, right? You could ask them.
Yeah. I think I just need to, like, open up to people.
Yeah, isn't there, like, 10 of them? Including me?
Yeah.
So 9 people at least to help you?
Yeah. I don't know, I'm just very... As much as I was happy and excited for people to talk to, it's, like, protective over things I care about, which, you know, this area and the church.
Yeah.
So I just don't want people to mess it up. But I think it would be better if it was, you know...
I'm not gonna have any music, that's driving me nuts.
If it was, like, prepared.
I mean, if they repaired the church, would you live there or would you make somewhere else?
No, I wouldn't move out. I live there now and I'll continue to live there.
Earlier you said you didn't live there, so why are you contradicting yourself?
Well, I don't, like, live there, but it's like... I guess I don't live anywhere, because the ghosts really live anywhere, but...
I mean, this entire time I've been sleeping in trees.
If you prefer that I say that I've been settling here for a while, when it gets repaired I would not settle elsewhere. Maybe I would make it into a house in my home.
Maybe.
Yeah, please don't tell anyone about, you know, this.
No, I'm very good at keeping secrets. Yeah, I have a lot of them.
Thank you. That's concerning, but thank you.
Not a living soul knows them.
Oh? Well, good thing
I
I'm
killed
not
them
living.
and found out. Just kidding. No, there's a lot of trees I could pick from. There's a tree over there that seems pretty good. But that's, close to people, so if no one here poses me any threat, I might sleep in a tree a bit closer, or...
Don't you think it would be good to... If you're scared of people and, I'm not, maybe, like, build an area so you can get less scared of people, and I can continue to talk to people? Like a little community area.
I haven't really decided if this whole ordeal here is gonna be permanent, but...
It doesn't have to be permanent.
Well, I mean, for me, if I do anything, if I have any impact on anywhere, at any point, that mark and memory of me is permanent for some people. And that is enough to scare me. I'd rather be a shadow than a light bulb,
Yeah, that's understandable.
People notice a light bulb, but they don't notice the shadows.
Yeah. Well...
If anything, you already know who I am. You know my name, that's more than most other people.
Yeah, but... I've told you so much about me, so... I clearly trust you.
Well, I mean... You're a ghost.
I'm not gonna tell anyone I'm dead.
Yeah. Plus, I can't really do anything to you if you learn every little detail about my life.
No, I can just tell you, I'll keep it a secret.
Yeah, and this whole talk about memory and time, it's kind of reassuring that at some point I would have never ever existed to you.
Yeah. Well, do you know what? After this little talk, I'm glad I've met you. And I hope you stay.
Maybe.
You don't have to
People
say that.
here seem to be more aloof than dangerous, which is refreshing.
No one really seems to come off as dangerous.
Yeah, which is surprising given, you know...
Maybe you've just come
it's
from a
it's
bad
at least
area.
one... You have no idea. It's statistically strange for there's to be so many people and all of you are homeless. Because everywhere I've gone there, you know, it's mostly good people who don't want any harm to me, but there's always one who is a bit more threatening.
Well, how about you stay here for now? And if you want to leave, you can leave. No one's gonna stop you. Maybe me. And if you want to come interact with us, you can. And then
I'm kind of glad that I gave you a chance, because, you know, I said earlier I was kind of scared of ghosts.
I mean, I'm not very threatening, but yeah.
Funny thing how perspective changes once a little conversation happens, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I'm really not that threatening.
Oh, wait, no, you don't need to drill it into my head.
No. Subliminal messaging. I am scary.
Oh, it's just a ploy to lower my guard.
No.
It's not, is it?
No.
If anything, I might, you know, decide to stay here for a little bit longer.
That would be good.
And if I was gonna leave, you wouldn't know.
No, I would just wake up.
I might tell you, but other people, they don't really know I exist anyway, which is good. So I could just disappear one day, and you might be the only one to pay me any mind for a few weeks until you forget.
It would be. I would carry the knowledge alone.
Well, for people who want to be remembered, a ghost remembering them is a good thing.
Yeah, I like to think. I would try my hardest to remember. So are you still thinking of the idea of us building a little area over there for everyone? Or not even everyone.
If you want to, I don't mind. Like I said, I'm a shadow, don't mean anything. So my vote is as good as the paper.
We'll make a little area in the attic. You can have like a beam.
That'd be nice. A little place I can watch in from the roof.
Yeah, have a place for everyone. Make sure everyone's comfortable. An area high up for sale.
You're very inclusive. For someone who hasn't socialized in hundreds of years.
I just don't want people to leave me. You know, granted it's not been that long since everyone's came, but...
Yeah. They're all off doing their own thing. You know,
yeah,
investigating the burn site. And everything.
Have you ever thought about going back to the village?
I didn't come from the village, but...
No, but not back to, but like... to the village then.
I scouted around the surrounding areas. I went back just to know the relative placement on the mountains. And it's in that direction.
Did you find anything?
I found a house that you could not even stick your elbows out to before hitting the walls. Don't know how that got past, but besides bad architecture, I was, you know, an idiot, but sort of bad architecture, there's nothing that there's nothing that remains. These people must have been pretty desperate from the start.
Yeah. Oh. It's training day. I don't want to burn. You know how it'd be.
You want to head back to your burial site?
Oh, yeah. We can go. There we go. Under the cover of vines.
Yeah, I went to the village, scouted about. Any sort of produce and food was turned to ash. The
Oh.
buildings are crumbling. The fire is still smouldering in some places. There's a dock leading down to the cabin. The only reason I know there's a dock there is because there's a little bit of wood floating in the water. It's just completely gone.
Oh,
If there was anything, it's been burnt away in recent time.
That's not great.
No, I don't really care though. You know,
Yeah, if
honesty,
you never came, if it's not your home.
yeah. They're all like concerned about how it started. I'm more concerned about what was lost and what I could have taken.
Yeah, I wonder how it started.
Yeah.
Maybe just someone was careless and.
Or like a chicken spontaneously combusted.
Yeah.
You know, a lightning strike. A lot of things could start a fire.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like I said, I barely even remembered that village existed.
Yeah.